Hey everyone, Nuno here, welcome back to New Grimoire. Today's episode we're going to look into crime and we're going to have to fix the huge amount of crime we are having mostly on Brightwater Corner and Anchor Way. The main reason why this crime is happening probably has to do with the fact that we do not have any kind of police station going through there or any station that has patrol cars moving there. We are going to fix that. We're going to look into it. I do know that we have a problem. For instance, this police station is completely full. Looking at the police infographics in here, we can see that we do not have any prison available. We need to build a prison because we have a lot of criminals that could take, that need those jails, those prisons. But I think what we're gonna do for the time being is, first of all, we need to select operating districts, and as you can see, Brightwater needs one, and it didn't have. I mean, there's the problem in here is that we do have like a lot of them around here. Oh, by the way, I did not build anything on this district. Should this be part of Anchor Way? Yeah, let's make it part of Anchor Way, by the way. Let's do it something like that. There you go. So this is now part of Anchor Way. So basically what we need to do is build a new police station and have them patrol this area. Looking at where we can add this police station, I'm thinking there's like a lot of crime in here. Let's look at what we have. We can have like a small police station. It's not a problem. It has jail capacity only for 10 people, but it has 6 patrol cars. It should be more than enough. Or you can build an urban police station that has a lot more capacity, a lot more cars. Or just a normal one, which is kind of like the same amount of police cars that you have on the small one, but more jail capacity and more upkeep. So I am looking at what would be the best approach, and I definitely need to think that maybe somewhere around here it would make sense to have like the police station, and this one could take care of both these areas when it comes to patrolling. Plus it's near to these area of how would you call it, near to the university, right? And the roundabout in here. Yeah, I think it's okay to place it somewhere around here, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna place either a small one or an urban one. I'm gonna go with the small one. It's what makes more sense to me. There you go. And it's going to select operating districts, of course. I just want them to work on these two. There's a lot of crimes in here, so I'm not sure if the jail, if this is going to fulfill, it's gonna feel a lot. You know, 10 criminals arrested. I don't know. So I'm hoping this will fix these crimes happening in here. I'm not sure about anything else, how it should look or not, but it's just part of a small problem. We do need to build a prison. That's what we're gonna do. We do not have demand for medium housing. That's interesting. What is happening? Unoccupied buildings. Okay. That is interesting. Oh, there's crime in here too. I see crime is growing up a lot in the city. So I think it's because jails are completely full and we need to build a prison. Now, we could build a prison around here. Would it make sense? It's like this island where it's hard for them to get out. Although you do have connections, you do have roads. So no, it wouldn't be that hard. I think it should be somewhere near here where it's not a very desirable location in one way or another. I think we can extend this slightly and build the jail over there. this. Looks good. It doesn't have parking lots in here, but that's fine. I mean, it doesn't really need to have like a big parking lot. We can use this other area for a parking lot. This is being built looking at how things are. So this is an arterial and this is a collector, right? It's not a local road and it's being built on the collector. I'm okay with that. I don't expect a lot of traffic issues around here, but it could happen, you know, it could happen. I kind of want these in here to be kind of like a split. So let's look into this junction and do a split phasing, mostly because I think that's the best approach through here. In here is fine. It's not like it's gonna have... in fact, in here, what I'm gonna do is I am going to remove traffic lights in here. I don't think we want traffic lights. I don't see happening a lot of issues when it comes to jams around here, so it should be fine. Here you do need to have like this split phase, because I think it's where you're gonna have a little bit more issues or something like that. Okay, so the prison is built. I know that the prison van is en route, is getting prisoners from the police stations, and they're gonna bring here these criminals. And I don't think we need an extension wing. I do want to build this one, the Library and Recreation Center, for one simple reason. I want them to have to be more prepared when they come out. I think we do have that requirement, or we should think about it when they come out. I think that's an important aspect of giving another chance to our inmates, so that when they come out, they can be useful for our society. All right, so increasing the jail capacity, we may do that later if needed, or we just build another prison. Who knows? Okay, so I'm happy with this. This should probably start fixing some of these issues. I guess this police station is going to be full eventually. Yeah, this is completely full, these cars, the amount of cars. This police station does not have any upgrades. No, it's a small police station and it should be more than enough. It's gonna take time. It's gonna fix it by itself, I'm hoping. All right. So now, what I want to do is I want to look into the map and start thinking about this area. I think we can enter or add more density to this location. Does Broadcrass have police station? It does have police. There are 3 police stations, in fact. All right. Yeah, they have 3 police stations. That's cool. What I was asking, or what I was thinking about, is does it has any... I mean, the only issue I have in here is that we do not have as much low area to build as I probably wanted. I mean, we have something in here. We need to increase density, so there's these empty areas. I do like these empty areas. I mean, for instance, this one in here, it makes sense to be these empty so people have a little bit of a lookout. What I can do though is add a couple of trees. So, broadcast, we've replaced some of these. So after placing the trees, by the way, sorry, a little bit of landscaping in here. I've also placed in here a couple of row houses. It just crashed completely the demand for medium housing, and I'm okay with that. There's a couple of row houses around here, as you can see. They're nice. There's a lot of them being built, but there's still a lot of empty areas and empty spots in here, which is also nice. I'm okay with that. It's fine. Now, I do want to build something around here, and the development area in here, they want to build something very simple, not too complex. Here we have a really simple extension of a broadcast area with another small, low density, low rent, high density building. Now, we do have a lot of unoccupied buildings for our residentials, and that means we probably are with problems when it comes to jobs. I think that's the biggest problem. We do have somehow a little bit of demand for higher density or for more jobs. There's like this limit. It seems like it doesn't want to grow more. That's because it's missing jobs. So I think it's time for us to start looking into more jobs and how to expand our own area. I'm looking into here, and I think this is going to be like the best location for it. We're going to add another high density commercial building around here. I think this is going to grow up some jobs, and I think we need definitely a lot more commercial buildings than we do have at the moment. And in fact, I am thinking about doing a couple of things. First of all, we're gonna add a modest parking lot in here. Just one. We're gonna have a tiny parking lot eventually, maybe right next here to this diner. And now we are going to add a couple more high density commercial buildings. And what this is going to do is hopefully increase the demand for jobs, and we will see a lot more people coming in, and hopefully, I don't know, finding jobs. That's kind of like the goal in here. All right, so we definitely need to bring in offices also. There's demand for offices, and of course demand for industries. I think industries have a lot of demand. So if we are going to build a high density office, I'm looking here at probably increasing the density of one of these locations. Look at this one. This is selling software and stuff. I'm looking at a possible upgrade in here to a skyscraper. And I'm not deleting the building. I'm letting it kind of go by itself. I'm not sure if there's any benefits in doing it like this. I mean, this is a job. People will be unemployed. I guess that's okay for the time being. If I do remove it, it's gonna start building it. So why not? I mean, this is downtown. So downtown needs to start growing up in density. And I'm looking at downtown and I'm looking at Sunnyside Crossing, and I'm thinking if this shouldn't all of it be downtown. I guess eventually it should. Alright, so having that in mind, what should we do next? Let's look at crime first. That was the main goal. Looking at crime and seeing how it works. I mean, the average crime probability is just 1%. The crime success rate definitely went down. It was a little bit higher, but I kind of want it to go even lower than that. And police headquarters, the headquarters is big, right? It's really big. But it wouldn't be too bad. Maybe that's something we need to think about. Because I don't see it being completely unrealistic to... I mean, broadcasting here is... it's not bad either, but there's a lot of crime. There's happening a lot of crime out there, and I think we need another police station. Can be a small police station, it's fine. I think we can build one in here, which would take place for the airport and broadcast. This one is just going to take care of that. It's a small one. It's gonna be fine. It's just gonna do its own patrolling over there. And as a matter of fact, I think we're gonna build a small alley, probably around here. And let's build a modest parking lot over there. As a matter of fact, we could build two of them. With a motorcycle over there, and a covered one. These are different parking lots, but yeah, you know what? It's gonna be fine. This belongs to the airport. Airport does not have any parking fees, but it's gonna start having parking fees, so people will pay for parking in the street. We don't want them to park in the streets. We want them to park on the parking lots. These ones are free, right? Yeah, these ones are free, and I think I'll make these ones free also. So there you go. These ones are free. will it have any impact? Right now it says we have a lot of unoccupied buildings. That means that there's available buildings for people to live in and they haven't moved on. I mean, look at this one. There's just no demand for people to come in, to move in. I think it's the unemployment is too high. So we have to fix that. And it's not just building 1, 2, maybe 3 jobs. It's not going to fix it. We need to build a lot of residential areas or a lot of jobs. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to build here. just filling up a little bit more our industrial area. Not entirely sure if that is going to fix the issue we have. We have no demand for residential. It's not normal to happen like that, but for some reason it's not having, we're not having demand. I guess it's okay. I guess in due time it will get to the point where it makes sense. The main reason is we do not have we have unoccupied buildings, so yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I'm fine with that. it's it's not the end of the world. We just built here these new areas for our Florence industrial zone or industrial park. We do have a bit of land to basically increase the amount of jobs in here. I don't think it has done anything to the unemployment. I don't know. It just feels like unemployment is definitely going through the roof. And look, when it comes to jobs, or when it comes to unemployment, unemployment is going down. You know, we're trying to make it down, but it just went up so high for the past couple of years. Like in for no reason, unemployment just went high. It just means we need more jobs, more commercial buildings, more industrial buildings. And talking about commercial buildings, I think we are going to place a couple more, even if they're not required at the moment, but we can always erase them later on. You know, there's a subway station here. I'll just use this area near to the subway with just commercial, and it should help a little bit. I mean, commercial is not something we have a lot of demand. We do have demand for industrial. Should we have a couple of offices around here too? Maybe that's not a bad idea. Let's build offices around here though, and let's see what happens. I think these small density offices could help us in somehow. But looking at what we have currently, I think we need to think about the future eventually, and we need to start looking into possible ways to improve what we have. Look, I'm looking at here. Let's add some offices through here. But it's getting to a point where it's really hard to just say. I mean, there's like a lot of people that are, in my opinion, homeless. There was a lot of homeless people, but there's a problem with health. No, we do have a nice capacity for healthcare, but how is the clinics? No, it's not full. None of them are completely full. Plus, we have the hospital working. It should be fine. But there's the requirement of a lot of these ambulance coming in. You know, you do have a lot of people living here. There's a lot of people also complaining about the high rent. It may be. Let's look at education. No, it's everything seems to be fine. We need more elementary schools, but that's normal. I'm not expecting anything else or anything different from it. Oh, we do have research. We could go. Okay, that's nice. Okay, guys, I guess that's gonna be it for today's video. I was expecting to fix a couple of things, including crime, which does seem like... Let's look at crime. Where can I see crime? I guess here. So we have no... Let's look at here. We have no hotel rooms. We do have a lot of tourists. We have an increase on tourists. The income from tourists have gone up, but let's be honest, we don't have hotels, so it's never going to be very, very good. Population growth and decline. Decline is going bigger. Happiness is like, okay. Crime rate, here it is. So we had a big boost on crime rate, but now you can see it just went down. I'm happy for that. I'm really, really happy for that. And yeah, crime is no longer a problem in our city. I mean, there's always going to be crime, like here, that just raised a crime scene, and a police car is already going there, so it's not something that's going to be taking a lot of time. Anyways, let's look at here. Why it's high rent? I know that there's two residents. No, one resident with 2 dogs. And you are unemployed. That's the problem. There's the problem. It's unemployment. Unemployment is becoming a problem here. So I guess it is time for us to build a couple. And let me just do this so I can zone on the side of the road that I really want. We don't have any more demand for offices. We do have demand for commercial buildings, so that's what we're gonna do. Build a couple more commercial buildings. And I guess that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, subscribe, leave a like, comment, and I will see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.